Alright. Alright, this is how we start. We're dealing with parallel lines. We're dealing with parallel lines. And the first thing I'm saying is this. Parallel lines have the same gradient. Parallel lines have the same gradient. So if two lines are parallel, the two lines have the same gradient. So now the difference among parallel lines is the y-intercept. Remember, a straight line is defined by two things. Its gradient and its y-intercept. A straight line is defined by two things. Its gradient and its y-intercept. Parallel lines have the same gradient. So if lines are defined by their gradients and the what? Y-intercept. If you have lines that have the same gradient, it means that the thing that is different among them would be the what? Y-intercept. Because two things define a straight line. Gradient and y-intercept. So parallel lines have the same gradient, and what is different among parallel lines is the y-intercept. Have a look at this. What is the gradient of this line?
2/3.
Talk to me.
2/3.
2/3. Gradient of this line.
2/3.
Gradient of this line.
2/3.
Gradient of this line.
2/3.
Gradient of this line.
2/3.
So these lines all have the same gradient. So these are examples of parallel lines. What is different among them? This one cut the y-axis where?
6.
This one cut the y-axis where?
4.
This one cut the y-axis where?
2.
This one cut the y-axis where?
1.
At the
1.
origin. When there's no C, it's because C is 0 and the line passes through the origin. This one cut the y-axis where?
-2.
-2. Ladies and gentlemen, parallel lines have the same gradient. What is different among parallel lines is the y-intercept. Let's have a look at this question. Please look. The line G, so we're doing this question. The line G has equation 3y minus 2x is equal to 6. We're to determine the gradient of G. So 3y minus 2x is equal to 6 is the line G. The line G has the equation 3y minus 2x is equal to 6. First thing, for us to determine the gradient of G. Ladies and gentlemen, the very first activity we did, we are to determine the equation of the gradient of a line. And what I said we need to do is that we have to first get it in the form y is equal to mx plus c. So I have 3y minus 2x is equal to 6. I need y alone by itself. Remember the first activity?
Yes.
I need to get y alone by itself. So we have 3y
equal
2 plus 2 plus
6. Then I need to divide the entire equation by what?
3.
Yes, Miss Ellis. Sorry? I took over the minus 2x over here, it becomes positive 2x. Sorry? No, it took me wrong. It's just that the proper order you want mx plus c. It's a proper order. So let's just divide both sides by 3. Or y is equal to
2x
2 over 3x plus 2. So what is the gradient of this line? 2 over 3 or 2/3. So the gradient is 2 over 3. Remember, we cannot determine the gradient until it is in this form. Must have y alone by itself over here. So I says, state the gradient of all lines parallel to G. What is the gradient of G?
2/3.
What would be the gradient of all lines parallel to G? Why 2/3?
lines are 2/3.
Parallel lines have the same gradient. So M2, the gradient of all lines parallel to G M2 is equal to 2/3. Alright, why again is this gradient 2/3?
Because all parallel lines are the same gradient.
Parallel lines have the same gradient. Alright, now we're at 3. Now we're at 3. This is 3. Determine the equation of the line that is parallel to G that passes through the point
3, 4.
3, 4. I want to change that from 3, 4. I want to change it to 3, 6. Determine the equation of the line that is parallel to G that passes through 3, 6. Alright, so triple 3 A, triple I A. So we want equation of line through 3, 6 that is parallel to G. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the line G. It is a line that is parallel to G, and it passes through which point? The point 3, 6. Now, if someone asks to find the equation of a line, you need this. Y is equal to m into x minus x naught plus y naught. That's the equation. Alright? What do we know about this line? We know that it's not G. We know that this line is what to G?
Parallel.
So what will be the gradient of this line?
2/3.
Why?
Because all parallel lines are the same gradient.
Because parallel lines have the same gradient. So if the gradient of G is 2, 3, the gradient of this line is also 2/3. Why? Parallel lines have the same gradient. I need 1 point on this line. The examiner gave it to us. He said that this line passes through which point?
3, 6.
Talk to me.
3, 6.
So this line passes through 3, 6. This is my x naught and this is my y naught. To find the equation of any line by calculation, you need two things. You need the gradient of the line and you need the coordinates of what? 1 point on the line. The examiner gave us that point. He told us that the line passes through what?
3, 6.
So this is what? Y is equal to m. What is m?
2/3.
X minus x naught. What is x naught?
3.
Plus y naught. What is y naught?
6.
Stay with me. All I need to do is to simplify. I'm going to remove the bracket by applying distributive law. This is 2/3x. A positive times a negative is a what?
Negative.
2/3 times 3 plus 6. 3 into this 1, 3 into this is 1. 2/3x minus 2 plus 6. This is 2/3x
Minus 4.
plus 4. This is the equation of the second line. Now, this is the second line and this is G. Are these two lines parallel?
Yes.
Talk to me now.
Yes, sir.
How do I know the two lines are parallel?
Because they have the same.
They have what? The same gradient. What is different between the two lines? This one cuts the y-axis where? This one cuts the y-axis where? 4. Parallel lines have the same gradient. The difference between or among parallel lines is the y-intercept. B. Yes. Sorry, would I get what?
Twice
Yeah. 3 cancel 3. Then 2 times 1 is 2. Because what is there is 3. I'm applying distributive law. Whatever is inside the bracket is multiplied by what is outside. So it's this times this, and this times this. So it's 2 over 3 times 3. But 3 is the same as saying 3 over 1. B. Please read this. State the what? Sorry. Determine the
equation
of the line that is
parallel to G.
That passes through the what?
Origin.
What do we know about all lines that pass through the origin?
Equal to 0.
C is equal to 0. What else do we know? All line passes through the origin is in this form. Y is equal to mx. Why just mx? Why is there no c? Talk to me now. Because c is 0. C is 0. Anytime a line passes through the origin, c is 0. So the only thing I need for this line is what?
mx.
And the only thing I need is what? M. And m is what?
2/3.
Why is m 2/3?
All parallel lines are the same.
Parallel lines have the same gradient. This is the answer. Y is equal to 2 over 3x. Is there any C? Did I need the formula? No. What happened? Look on the line here. Look at these 3 lines. This line, and this line. Are these 3 lines parallel?
Yes, sir.
Look at this one. This is 1. This is G.
Yes, sir.
This is parallel to G and passes through 3, 6. This is parallel to G and passes through the origin. Look at these 3 lines. Are they parallel?
Yes, sir.
How do I know they're parallel?
Parallel lines are the same gradient.
Parallel lines have the same gradient. Lastly, need to determine the equation of the line that is what? Parallel to what? G. In each instance, the line I need to find is what? Parallel to G. But and it passes through the point what?
0, 2.
0 minus 2. 0 minus 2. Alright, I've seen the examiner do this already. Alright, and there's a little trick to it. I'm going to use the formula, but I didn't need to. There are 2 things you need to determine the equation of a line. 2 things. You need the gradient and you need the y-intercept. The gradient of this 3rd line is also what? 2 over 3. Why?
Because all parallel lines are the same.
Because in all 3 instances, the line is what? Parallel to G. And parallel lines have the same gradient. So whatever is the gradient of what? Of G, it's the gradient of the line at A, the line at B, and the line at what? C. So I know the gradient. I need one more thing for the equation of the line. I need the y-intercept. Could you look at this and tell me what is the y-intercept?
Minus 2.
Very good. I asked if you could look at this and tell me what is the y-intercept.
Minus 2.
And I said minus 2. The reason why you probably didn't pick it up is because you came late. How do I know? Can I tell you? Remember every time we found y-intercept, it is always what? 0 something? If a line passes through a point, and the coordinate, the first coordinate of that point is 0, that point is the y-intercept. A line is what? Y is equal to mx plus c. M is equal to 2 over 3. Why is m 2 over 3?
Because all
parallel lines have the what? Same gradient. C is minus 2. How did I know C is minus 2? Because it passes through the point what? 0 minus 2. 0 minus 2 is the y-intercept. Means that the y-intercept is what? Negative 2. Please note, you could have used the formula. You could have used the formula. The answer is this. Y is equal to what? 2 over 3x. What is C? This is the answer I want. But let's stay fast. Let me just use the formula and show you. Let me use the formula and show you. You're going to get the same answer. Y is equal to m into x minus x naught plus y naught. Your x naught, y naught would be what? 0 minus 2. X naught, y naught. Let's put it in. Y. What is m?
2 over
2 over 3. X minus, what is x naught?
0.
Plus y naught, what is y naught?
Minus 2.
This is what? 2 over 3x. What is 2 third times 0?
0.
0. So that's gone, don't it?
Yes, yes.
A positive times a negative is a what?
Negative.
Minus.
That's how we start time.
Was it the same thing? Was it the same thing?
Yes, sir.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, this is as far we're gonna go today.